What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I'll be doing a technical analysis breakdown for TENCENT Music Entertainment with the ticker symbol TME. Remember that if you want a chart analysis guaranteed to be done, please read the description below. Before we begin, please take a second to give the video a like and subscribe for more chart analysis. I appreciate all those who have already subscribed and liked my videos. Just a reminder that this video is for entertainment purposes only, does not constitute any financial advice. I will first go over what I see on the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. So this is a company that I personally own next to Alibaba. So I only own two companies in my portfolio. So it's TME and Baba. What really drew me to this company was that the revenues are increasing and also looks like the profit or the net income. And then you can see that we were moving down. So that's just flashes money signs to me that when the stock is just trending down and then there's a disconnect between the fundamentals, that's when I'm really excited about the company. So it looks like the technicals are bullish. You can see that recently we just had a 15% gain almost today after creating a triple bottom. You can see that this was a low right here, then this would have been a double bottom, and now we just created this triple bottom. So I don't know if this is the bottom of the market or not, but I think the downside risk has decreased significantly just because we already crashed so much since the previous all-time high. As you can see here, the all-time high is right around that $32 level, and right now we're trading at the $6.80 level, so that's an 80% drop. That's not my average. My average is right around like the $7.50 level or something like that. It's pretty low to the current price action because I knew that there was this downtrend working lower. As you can see here, when prices are in the downtrend, it's going to continue trending down until we get a break outside the channel. And you can see that prices were just continuously getting rejected by the EMA and the channel resistance line, and then prices had a break outside on this side of the channel, which led to a break outside on this side of the channel because the market is symmetrical. And normally when we get the first break outside the channel on this side, we normally get a retest of the lows, and that's what looks like prices were doing. They were trending down to retest the previous lows, and now we have done it. So that shows signs of weakness for the downtrend, so there could be a reversal coming near. You can see that there was this also downtrend correction working lower, and then we also had a break outside of this one and a move to a new low, almost to a new low. Looks like prices could not get the new low. It tried twice and it gave up, and the market does something twice and it fails. It's most likely to do the opposite. So this chart is very bullish to me. And another bullish thing is that you can see that there was this measured move that's already been hit. You can see that from the all-time high to this drop down, there was a sudden drop, and then there was a small correction up, and then ever since that small correction, there's been a downtrend. So that would be the second leg of this move of the market. And look at right where the measured move is, that's where prices started to stall out. You can see that my arrow is pointing right at the right around that $6.33 level. So the prices have been going sideways ever since reaching that level and finding some type of support. So there's a lot of bullish signs on this chart. You can see that the measure move's already been hit. We already had a break outside of this downtrend channel that's in the green and a move to a new low. So that shows signs of weakness for the trend. So that it tells me that the reversal is coming soon. And also the correction that was working lower to make that new low, it also had a break outside of the channel and a move to a new low. So the pattern repeats on micro and macro sizes. So you can see that we had that triple bottom. We're getting the buyers coming in. So this is a good sign. I don't know if this is the bottom of the market. Doesn't really matter, but I'm just saying that the downside potential has significantly decreased. And it looks like there's a lot of room for the market to push this stock up higher. And that's why I'm a long-term investor for this. I like how it's a digital company and has high margins. So it's kind of like there's a lot of safety nets because it's digital. It doesn't really have to have physical products, even though they could possibly in the future. I'm not sure if they do. All I know is the revenues are increasing, the net incomes are increasing, and the downside risk has decreased significantly looking at the chart. And that's what's important to me. And it's also, I believe, owned by TENCENT, one of the largest companies in China with the market cap. So That's pretty much my analysis for TME for the technicals. Fundamentally, I like it. I don't know too much about it fundamentally, but technically, I really love it. I think this is pretty close to the bottom and has a lot of upside potential in the future. So you can see that the downtrend has played out. I mean, that doesn't mean we can't start a new downtrend and continue much lower and lower, but eventually, I mean, the price is gonna reverse because how well the company is doing. So you can really see as a market capitalization at 10 billion, and the revenue last year was 4.2 billion. So maybe 2021 it was about the same, or maybe a little less, or maybe even a little higher, but still very good ratio there. But the technicals look pretty good to me. We had a downtrend, breakout side, move to new low. We had the measure move hit. Looks like we had a triple bottom, and now we're seeing some buying pressure coming in, so that's good news. So let's go and wrap this up on the weekly chart. You can see that there's not a lot of price bars on this chart. It's about 3 years old on the market, and we have not retraced back to the EMA in a while. So I do expect that pullback, probably back to the $8.50 level, and that would be, let's see how much gain that would be. That would be about 24 to 25% gain just to the EMA. But eventually, I expect a retest of the all-time highs. I think we'll eventually hit that. I don't know when it'll happen, but I think it will. And let's just see if the market produces a range. I don't know if it's too early to call that we are inside of a range. So if we are at the lower side of the range and market trends up higher, then let's just see what the percentage gain would be from now to the all-time highs. So that's a 337% gain. So that's about a 4x, a little more than a 4x gain. So there's a lot of upside potential. And that's if this is a range. You know, normally in a range we move from the high lows to the highs and highs to lows. So if we do something like this, then this sideways chart is valid. If not, then maybe we just have some other pattern. It's too early to call, but I'm just going off of the weakness of the downtrend. So it looks like there could be a reversal coming in the near term. And if we do start reversing, then I think we're going to go to the EMA first, and then eventually trend higher and higher. There's a lot of gaps that could be filled, and a lot of breakout levels where there's probably still a lot of orders left there. So I think there's just a lot of upside for the stock. Technically too, you know, if I didn't look at the fundamentals, just technically it looks like we're due for a bigger correction in the future to the upside. So that's all I have for TME. Thank you for stopping by and checking my video. Make sure to check out the rest of the channel, since you might be surprised at what you can learn. Leave a comment down below on where you think prices are headed. Also, share the video if you want your friends to learn about the markets. Lastly, I appreciate any feedback to help improve the channel, since I want to deliver great content to you guys. See you next time, and bye.